Here we are at my gate. Only one side decides it's going to close because this 1050 board crapped out on me like it has done many times before. This has been replaced multiple times and I'm done with it. So I'm going to go to a Patriot board. I'll be installing that today, converting this over, and I'll show you how that's done. I got another video. It's a little more detailed about how to mount that Patriot board inside this box here and the connectors you'll need to run your existing Apollo, nice Apollo 816 actuators, and you can use those with the new board. But for now, let's get this thing swapped out and see if we can get it to work. All right, take out this is the free exit. Here's the photo eye. Here is the linear keypad. It's going to be my left motor and my right. This is the alarm that rings on this system when the gate is opening. I'm going to rig that up so it'll do it on the new one as well. This here is the push button. All right, so we got the old board completely out. I'm going to go ahead and take out these metal frames. I'm not going to need these because I'm going to go right to those posts. Power comes into these boards through the 2 gate connector plugs. That's an issue, so you need these plugs. I ordered a bunch of these. You need to use these barrel connectors. That's what these are here. Got to use these because to connect to this board, your 816 arms are going to be wired up to these connectors like this, and these don't work on this board here. When I created this, I just used similar gauges of wire because you'll see that the positive and negative coming into the top 2 connection points, they're hooked right onto the battery. All the other wires are going to work the same. Blue and yellow, you're just not going to need them. All the other colors match up like for like. So green to green, orange to orange, white to white, red and black to their respective connections. We won't need the blue and the yellow wires from the old 1050 board. Those aren't required for this. All right, so this will be my gate number 1. And then on the this side here, what I've got is some heat shrink solderless soldering connectors. So you don't need to solder these. It'll have solder already built in, and it should melt with my heat gun and make us a good electrical connection. So let's get that heat gun out. Everything is wired in now. Got my keypad, photo eye, the free exit, and my wireless remotes. I've got a third-party system here. Also added the LiftMaster remote receiver as well. This works great because it's a very basic setup that connects into button 3 or connection 3. The button press, like the other, the keypad and the button on the outside of the Apollo box. Works great for that, and you can also use HomeLink, the 3 buttons that are built into your car in the ceiling of the car or into the mirror. Those HomeLink connections will also work with LiftMaster receiver, which is very nice. This is inexpensive, so I've added that as well. Got my left into gate 2. This is my left side gate, my right side gate into gate number 1. I got the alarm down here too, wired that into the power on the photo eye. So when the arms are moving, photo eye is active and the alarm is buzzing to let people know that the gates are moving. Everything is wired up. I'll show you how they are connected. Keypad has power into the red on number 1 It has two lines, a white and a black going into the negative on number 2. And then it has the trigger in the green on number 3. So that's how my keypad is connected. My photo eye has power into 12, which is dependent on the gates moving. It has the signal for the connection to the photo eye to tell it to, go or stop into 11. And then I've got 2 connectors, green and a black, going into 7 for common. That's the photo eye. My wireless, these act just like the keypad. You've got power, ground, plus a common, plus the signal to number 3. Those are the momentary activations for those. So that covers this and this, as well as the button. The button just goes into ground and into the trigger, into the green here, number 3. So 2 and 3 for the button. The free exit is a little bit different. You've got a white and a black. This is a Cartel CP4. You got a white and a black. They're going to go to number 7 for common. And then you've got a power that's going to go over to number 1 for power. And then you've got the free exit trigger, which is going to be number 9. And that's going to be right there. And that in the Cartel wiring is typically blue. It's got a blue line there. Now we'll go ahead and push the button. You can hear a loud beep here. Everything's working great. It came out to the limit that are set on these actuators, and then it stopped. So based on these settings here, the arms are going to continue to open until they hit the setting here. So you've got to retract and then extend on these 2 screws. You're going to want to pop these out and adjust those. Just do a couple turns, see what it does, trial and error, try to dial it in. So in my case, I didn't want them to go all the way to the end here. I wanted it to come about an inch or so short, and that's my limit on the retract. And then on the extend, I want the 2 gates to line up. Go ahead and push. This time I'll push the button on the board. And you could hear them slow down. It has a little bit of a slowdown control on the board, which is good. And now my gates are pretty close. They're pretty lined up. I could probably adjust the extend on this one a little bit to back this up maybe an inch or so. But these gates have a little bit of slop in them already, which is okay. But that's how you can get those dialed in so that they're opening and closing right exactly as they should be. So you can see that these 8/16 nice Apollo arms, they work great with a Patriot board. Very easy to adjust these right here. Extend on the left, or extending and then retracting on the right. Plus means it's going to retract more. Plus means on the left here, it's going to extend more. So you're going to want to figure that out. Whatever's best for your situation. I also put a battery charger on here. You can get the battery charger from Patriot, but I didn't this time. This Smocker makes a really good, or Shoemaker, makes a really good charger. I've used this on my boat and on some other equipment with good success. Gives you a nice green light when everything's healthy on the battery and it's trickle charging. I've got another surge protector in here, of course. I've got it grounded. I'm trying to do everything I can to fight off the lightning and any other problems that could happen. And that's it. That's pretty much everything we've got on here. I turned off the auto close. I'll go ahead and turn that back on. And then all my dip switches are set. You want to take a look at those. You can compare to what you need for your situation. But using the photo eye, I did need to switch on, let's see here, number 10 there at the bottom needs to be on to give that power onto number 12. So that's one you're going to want to look at. This is not a monitored photo eye, so I'm not using anything else here for switch number 7 or 8. Those are for monitored connections. This is an older photo eye. So that's it. That's my setup. It's working very good. I'm real happy with it. Hope that helps. Have a great day.